Do you want to know the rules women follow when it comes to sex? Not just the things they say, but the invisible principles they always stick to when deciding who they'll sleep with, when, and how they'll feel about it afterward. And if you don't understand these rules, you'll be stuck in an endless cycle of confusion and failure. But don't worry, today I'm going to expose the 7 rules women always follow in the bedroom. The things they will never say out loud, but that can determine your success or failure. Some of these rules might surprise you, some might even sting a little. But once you understand them, you'll have an advantage over 99% of men out there. Are you ready? Watch until the end, because I have a secret to share with you. If you apply it correctly, women will always crave you. Now, let's get started. Most men think that women decide who they'll sleep with based on logic. That is completely wrong. Women don't decide, they feel. Attraction comes from emotion, not logic. If she doesn't feel excited, intrigued, or drawn to you, nothing you do will matter. That's why the men who make her feel thrilled, excited, and a little bit of mystery always win. Think about it. A man can be perfect on paper. He's good-looking, successful, and kind. But if he doesn't create something special, attraction will never exist. Women are drawn to the emotions they experience with a man, not a checklist of traits he possesses. If she doesn't feel excitement, thrill, or desire, then what you say or do won't matter. So what's the key? Focus on creating emotions instead of trying to convince her with words. Give her a sense of thrill, excitement, and mystery. Men who know how to make a woman feel drawn to them, instead of trying to prove their worth, always win this game. Pro tip: instead of explaining or persuading, focus on creating exciting moments and strong emotions. Here's a truth that no one wants to tell you. Women don't want to predict your every move. If she can easily guess what you'll say or do next, attraction dies instantly. Women craved excitement, surprise, and a sense of adventure. They're drawn to men who bring new experiences, men who make them feel something unique. This is exactly why nice guys often get left behind without understanding why. They text in the same boring way. What are you doing? How was your day? They ask safe questions, give predictable compliments, and never create any sense of surprise. The result? Women lose interest and quietly walk away. Not because they don't like you, but because you didn't create strong enough emotions to keep them hooked. Remember, attraction is not logic, it's an emotional flow. If you want to keep a woman's interest, break the cycle of predictability. Don't let her guess your next move. Change the way you text, tease her intelligently, and create fun surprises. When a woman doesn't know what's coming next, she will be drawn to you in a way she can't even explain. Pro tip: be flexible. Switch up your texting style, tease her playfully, and always keep things fresh. Have you ever tried these methods? Apply them today, and don't forget to hit subscribe to be the first to receive the next set of powerful secrets. Now let's continue. You must always remember, sex is not just about yes or no. It's also about timing. A common mistake many men make is either rushing things too quickly or waiting too long. Both can instantly kill attraction. If you push things too fast, she'll feel pressured or uncomfortable. This creates tension and ruins the natural flow of attraction. On the other hand, if you wait too long, she may start thinking you lack assertiveness, aren't masculine enough, or simply aren't interested in her. The result? She loses interest and shifts her attention to someone else. Women don't decide based on logic, they respond to emotions. What they truly need is a natural progression of feelings that makes them feel like everything is happening at the right pace, not too fast, not too slow. When you create the right atmosphere, she'll naturally feel the desire to take things further without you having to push. So how do you get this right? The key is to escalate emotions gradually. Start with deep eye contact, subtle yet intentional touches, and playful teasing. Don't rush in too fast, but also don't keep too much distance. Let her feel like everything is unfolding naturally, no pressure, no force. When you control the rhythm, you become irresistible. Pro tip: create a gradual emotional buildup through eye contact, light touches, and playful teasing. Don't rush. Here's another truth most guys don't realize. Women want sex just as much as men do. But the key difference is in how it happens. They don't want to feel like they are the ones actively deciding or being put in an awkward position. They want things to unfold naturally, as if it's the inevitable result of a deep, intense connection, not because someone is pushing for it or speeding up the process. Think of it this way. If a woman feels like you're forcing the situation, she'll immediately back off, even if she was interested before. It's not because she doesn't want it, but because her instincts reject anything that feels unnatural. But if you create the right atmosphere, a space where she feels comfortable, excited, and emotionally engaged, then everything will happen effortlessly. So, how do you do this? Focus on building connection, sparking emotions, and making sure she's enjoying every moment with you. Don't just focus on the end goal. Create moments that make her want to go further on her own. A deep gaze, a well-timed touch, a playful tease, all of these stimulate her imagination and make her naturally crave more without feeling like you're pushing her. Pro tip: set the right mood, comfort, trust, and excitement before taking things further. Did you know that women have rules but for a man who is truly attractive, those rules don't matter. Women may say they never sleep with someone on the first date, that they need time to build a connection, or that they have to truly know a man before going any further. But all of these rules only apply to men who aren't attractive enough. Think about this. Emotions always override logic. If a woman feels intensely drawn to you, if you spark her interest with confidence, mystery, and masculine energy, then whatever she said before becomes irrelevant. When she's overwhelmed by attraction, desire, and raw emotion, all the rules she once had disappear. Ever wondered why some men make women break all their so-called rules? Why do some women insist, I need at least 3 dates before I sleep with someone? Yet they break that rule when they meet the right man? Because attraction isn't a checklist, it's an emotional flow. It's a powerful connection, an energy between two people. When she feels that undeniable chemistry, rules no longer matter. Pro tip: focus on creating natural attraction instead of worrying about the rules she sets. If she's drawn to you enough, the rules won't matter. Do you want to know how her friend group influences how she sees you? Yes, you could be confident, interesting, and charismatic, but if her friends don't approve of you, your chances might drop significantly. Think about it. Women are social creatures. They share everything with their best friends, from work and family drama to their dating life. If her friends like you, they will support and even encourage the relationship. But if they find you boring, insecure, or even slightly untrustworthy, she'll start having doubts, even if she was initially into you. So how do you get her friends on your side? First, don't try too hard to impress them. Instead, be yourself, confident, fun, and relaxed. Don't just focus on her. Engage with the group, joke around, and make the interaction natural and enjoyable. When her friends see you as a high-value man, she'll be even more drawn to you. On the flip side, if you're overly needy, lack value, or only focus on impressing her while ignoring everyone else, you could trigger red flags in her friend group. And when that happens, your chances with her can drop to zero. Pro tip: win over her friends with confidence, humor, and real value. When they approve, she'll be even more attracted to you. Finally, the most important thing of all, sex is not just physical, it's emotional. This is something many men fail to understand. For women, sex is not just an action. It's about how you make her feel before, during, and after. If she feels excited, emotionally engaged, and deeply connected, she'll want to come back to you, not just for sex, but for the way you make her feel. Before sex, emotions set everything in motion. If you create an atmosphere of anticipation, excitement, and irresistible chemistry, she'll be far more interested. Your subtle gestures, well-timed teasing, and the way you build tension will make her crave you far more than any words ever could. During sex, connection is everything. If you only focus on yourself and forget about her experience, the moment will feel empty. Pay attention to her reactions, understand what excites her, and create a shared experience, not just a mechanical routine. The most attractive men are not just skilled, they're emotionally in tune, making women completely lost in the moment. After sex, her feelings will determine whether she wants to see you again. If she feels empty, used, or disconnected, then even if the physical experience was great, she might not come back. But if you make her feel valued, special, and deeply satisfied, she won't just return, she won't be able to get you out of her mind. Pro tip: focus on how you make her feel before, during, and after sex. When you're truly special in her eyes, she won't want to let you go. Now that you know the 7 rules women always follow when it comes to sex, the question is, how will you use this knowledge? Remember, attraction doesn't come from begging, pleasing, or trying to prove yourself. It comes from being a man she can't resist. A man who creates deep emotions, natural attraction, and an intense desire that she can't find anywhere else. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And drop a comment below which rule surprised you the most.